So, Megabonk. As you're wondering, Seeker, this is essentially 3D Vampire Survivors. For the leaderboard, we don't necessarily care about that. What we do care about is the fact the game is fun. And also, it was a contender for apparently, like, best indie release or something of that nature. Can't quite remember. The guy who made it said, actually, no, this isn't my first game, so they turned down the nomination. But, still, this is fun. I enjoy Megabonk. I agree, Zivley. It's a lovely time. I haven't played in a while, and it looks like there's been a few things added. I don't remember Spaceman from before, or Athena, or Tony McZoom. Who's he? I thought Calcium had a skateboard. Now he's got a hoverboard. Okay, cool. Anyway, any of us want to have a like character in particular? Because I'm happy with whoever. I don't know if anyone watching wants to like pick. I do have the currency. I could buy one of the ones which I don't have. I think if I just buy the sniper rifle, I can get Bush Guy. Apparently to get the Florence Tome high enough up to start with Athena, I need to buy a weapon, the Executioner. We should have some money. Like, I can probably unlock something, right? Katana. We don't have the Executioner apparently. We could get a shotgun. Something of that nature. I'll get a katana. We'll add that into the mix. I think we will probably not go as a ninja. Didn't we use a thing? Execute an enemy upon evading them. That's an interesting one, honestly. I think for now we're gonna start it simple. We'll just go as the fox. It's a nice simple one. I still need to beat the desert on tier 3 to, I believe, get to the next area. Actually, no, don't need to do it in tier 3. If I just play as Calcium, I can do this, potentially. Sure. I'll have a go. One of the years gets chosen. I mean, fair. I do see, yeah, no, honestly, hadn't occurred to me. But I do see what you mean. But no, honestly, Fox is just good. I like the starting weapon, the fireball. It's pretty powerful. So the way the game works is... Actually, how loud is this? Is this loud enough for folks? I think this should be loud enough. It looks to be fine in the preview. What you do? Kill things. You get XP, you get money. Money lets you open chests. XP lets you level up. Leveling up lets you get new weapons, upgrade your current weapons, that kind of stuff. Sounds fine to you? Hell yeah, glad to hear it. You can take some lightning. You get abilities like that can freeze time. Yeah, this is most of the game. There's certain milestones where things will happen. There's also various things around the map, one of which will be the boss, which I then need to go beat up, eventually. Not just yet, but eventually. I will take a damage tome, because it's a fairly solid one to have. Yeah, just you go to these shrines, charge them up by staying nearby, you can get various rewards. I understand difficulty as mostly a number of enemies that show up, so I am going to be taking a bit of that. Simply so that we can actually get enough XP and money from killing them. Is it a good idea? Possibly not, but I'm gonna do it anyway, so well. Deploying mines as Calcium is a bit of an odd one, because he's very fast. I don't think we want mines. I'm gonna refresh. Don't think we want any of them either. I'm gonna have to just pick something now though. I'll go for damage tome. We'll upgrade that slightly. None of the others really jumping out at me is something we'd immediately want. Got the statue over there. That summons a extra boss I could fight. I don't think I want to. Not yet. That would be more towards the end of the stage. I'd aim for that. What's fun about this game is you can also, like, crouch when going down a hill. And that will get you extra speed, which can then keep up your momentum. I almost charged this, but then I ran away because there's a big enemy. Movement speed, I believe, with my guy is quite nice, but it scales by itself. So I might just refresh and attack speed. That's a good one. Get an epic item, chance to spawn missiles and killing enemies. Hell yeah. But no, you can build up a lot of speed by just going down various hills. It's quite fun. Like if I slide all the way down here and just keep on jumping, like I am insanely fast. Yeah, keep opening these. Chance to spawn burgers. It's alright. I'll take it. It's not the best. I'm a little worried about the lack of health regen I have. That's what I'm worried about. Extra crit chance is never bad. I'm going to take probably the wrench for it. Because an early thing that gives me better rewards is just good. Let's keep opening chests. We get more money. Hell yes. I'm down for that. We've got quite a lot of these boss shrines. I don't know if I should be activating all of these. I'll not lie. This is going to make first boss who appears have like an additional 4 copies, I think, after this one. Yeah, all the bosses are going to have additional enemies. This is going to be worrying. I'm going to take a projectile tome. So we've got some degree of healing from the burgers. Just going to hang around where this bomb is for now. Because there's probably a boss spawning in soon. I can't remember the time milestones. Just because it has been a while since I last played. I want to be able to get that bomb when the boss appears. I'd also like to get that blue skeleton if possible. There we go, we did manage. Blood magic for extra max HP? I think I will actually take that. It's not necessarily something I need immediately, but it is something nice to have. Just waiting for the 7-minute mark. I will take projectile bounces as a good one to have. Some more AoV potential. Get to this. Did some decent damage. Just skirt around these guys. We've got a decent amount of speed because as I don't get hit, Mr. Bone Man, who I'm playing as, gets better speed. Which is good. I like that as a thing. I think we want extra projectiles all around. Should be good for now. You can also, I don't know if you've played the game before, Zivley, but if you, when falling, land against a wall, you don't take fall damage. So that is something you can aim for if you're ever worried about that. Something I hadn't noticed until I got an achievement and got told, hey, here's an unlock for having done that. So, it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing. Okay, killing all the bosses. There's going to be a lot of free items in a second. Seeing that other bomb, and I do kind of want it. At the same time, we should be able to just grab these chests currently. Chance to freeze enemies when hitting them. That's a good one. I will take projectile count and bounces. That's 2 things. Purple item. Increase luck when opening chests. That's a good one to get early. Summon ghosts when using interactables. Good for early stages. Bloodmark, I believe, reduces the enemy's max health. Is what that does. Can't entirely remember. More gold is perfectly fine. Then nuke everyone, and with that burger, I'm now back to full health. Just keep making my way around. I can't see the mini-map, and I can't see where I'm going particularly. There we go. Found stuff. This will do. Swarm is going to be rather large, is my largest concern here. Upgrade the wand for better damage. I think I might be dying. Yeah, I was overrun. I shouldn't have focused on that. That's fine though. That's how the game goes. Regardless, it's a fast game. I don't expect to necessarily be the best. Like I say, it's been a while. But I'm just going to play. I'm going to enjoy myself. If anyone particularly wants a certain guy for me to play as or anything like that, do let me know. I'm more than happy to. But for the time being, I'm going to try and get the third kind of stage unlocked, which needs me to beat tier 2 of the desert with this guy. Can't immediately afford anything. Chest is dropped for free though. I'll quite happily take that. Crit chance right off the bat. Sure. Upgrading my bone for now is probably good. Extra projectile bounces just means it's going to hit more things, do more damage. This is fine. Bonus attack speed, hell yes. Extra luck, that is good for now. Yeah, extra luck means we have a higher chance to get stuff like the bone here as an uncommon rather than a common. Same with, I believe there's epic and legendary. There's the other tiers you can get for them. I'm not certain. Yeah, I think we do want to take that for now. I've also noticed a chest just dropped behind me. We've also got a free one here. It's pretty good going. After evading, I didn't really do evading. That could be of use eventually. Like, when you evade, you move faster for a short while. It's good. It's not the best, but this might be. This is a legendary. Attacks have a chance to explode. That is quite good for weapons at bounce, isn't it? Yeah. I'm down for that. Evasion tome. Stacks of the item? I don't think I need it though. I just upgrade the bone. I'm tempted. Damage is a hard one to pass on. Do like having better damage. Beefy ring. I think given the extra 20% damage just straight away, I can also get more HP later. My game does occasionally freeze. I don't know why. It's a little concerning whenever it does, but I'll sort itself out eventually, I'm sure. Right. Take projectile speed, because I'm going to need that. Also going to quickly burst these open, gets me some XP. Then I'll take a lightning staff. But this guy, you sell me something. Being able to jump higher and further, that is nice. I'm quite happy to take that. Let's avoid the red zones the enemies are making. This is just a red shrine, so I am safe. I think HP regen I'm gonna have to take. Simply because I don't have any health regen right now. Oh yeah, clearly you're right, Seeker. It is just my PC does not have the specs for this. I don't know what else it could be. Nah, I'm assuming it's something with graphics drivers or some nonsense like that. I don't know. Something isn't happy, and it's making it run badly occasionally. That doesn't particularly matter. All I want is 94 money, I think I'm gonna say. Smash open these pots, try and get a little bit extra where I can. Blood magic I do want. So extra HP is gonna be nice. It's only if it kills something, so I'm gonna maybe need to lean into that a bit more than I normally would. Yeah, go for damage on that where I can. I think I have already gotten some max HP from it though. Also, increased damage when opening chests. That is very good to have at the start. Not like I don't actually know what the blood magic looks like when it hits things, but I'm just assuming it's doing its job. Plus size is not bad. It's not bad at all. I doubt I'm going to take something which gives me a significant size increase, so I think that's fine. Out of these, I'll take a lightning staff. Smash a pot. We would like to get over here. Get some extra XP from stuff we've missed. Just magnetize it in. We get at least one level. Go for projectile tome is nice. Extra damage is nice. Let's focus on this guy. He should be fine. We've got an epic. Hell yeah. Projectile bounces is nice. Projectile count is good, but not necessarily what I need, because I just got a tome that's going to do the same. Our damage is looking significantly better than before. I'm happy with that. Let's activate you lot. These guys, if I beat up the whole crowd, they'll give me a chest. There we go. This is more damage while airborne. I guess I should be jumping. I will take Blood Magic size up. Is going to be good. Extra damage is going to be good. There's a chance I open this for free. I did not. It's only 10% chance currently. I think extra size is going to be useful. We'll activate this. I'm going to start getting surprisingly quick if I don't get my guy, like, hit ever. Like, I think I've had this to the point where I've been just outrunning the end. Because, I mean, I'm not going to say exactly what happens since you've not seen it, Sekiro. But yeah, at the end, I've been able to outrun that. Like, it's impressive how fast this guy is eventually. It's a swarm I shouldn't really dedicate myself over here too much. Take 8% luck, that's fine. Quantity tome. I think I want a crit tome possibly. Crit damage is only at 2 times. I'll take it. Open the chest. I did get hit, but honestly, I'm dealing with this swarm quite well this time. Like, I'm pretty confident here. I don't know if it's misplaced, but no, I'm doing relatively well. Oh yeah. Legendary difficulty. I shouldn't. I'm going to, but I shouldn't. Bonus size for blood magic is nice. I'm going to take that. That just means I get even more max HP from killing things. Just keep skirting around. If that is something over here for me to do. There we go. That blood magic, I think, just straight up murders some of these weaker enemies instantly. Plus size, I think I'd take over the knockback. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I think that extra difficulty isn't bad. It gets me more enemies, which means more XP. I think, anyway. I'm not certain. Extra HP regen. An epic. Increased damage per kill. That is a really nice one to get. That is a lovely one. Plus duration, I don't think I'll ever need. I'll take evasion. I'm fine with my difficulty as is. I'm waiting for it to inevitably go wrong. Yeah, keep flying over. Do I want to actually duplicate anything? An extra key wouldn't be the worst ever. Yeah, passed up with the health regen. That should be fine. That should be fine. Where is boss? Is what's got me worried. I don't really see him anywhere. I'll take extra projectile count. Take this. Apparently got lightning orb. Hell yeah. Little achievement appeared underneath my webcam. I can move that to the other side. You want me to put it on the other side? I'm going to cover up the stats. That's what I'm worried about. As I'm covering up my health and weapons and stuff. So, you know, maybe it makes sense to have it on the other side. That's it on that side. Charity stuff is on this side as well now. There we go. Do I want a damage tool? Damage and crit, I think, is going to go well together, so I'm going to say yes. Got some extra max health, damage and size, I will happily take. Damage and size again, I will happily take, because that's the one which gives you more health. Increased projectiles is just good for all of my weapons. Extra damage is always going to be nice. What on earth is this? This is you. What are you? I've disturbed the grave that is apparently made of ghosts. Cool. Is that important? I don't know. What a free item. So I'm not upset, but I don't know what it was. Also, do I have a... I do have a map. I remember seeing that was a thing. I seen the boss. I mean, there's the exclamation mark over there, so I'm going to assume, yes, I did see the portal, and I forgot. I mean, I saw the portal, yeah, but that's not what I'm being pointed towards. It's another grave. Okay, Black Ghost. We can beat this one up as well, right? That'll be fine. There we are. Why am I beating up ghosts? And apparently there's another one. Just extra 10% damage isn't bad. I think I want the XP gain. Why are there ghosts? I don't remember these being a thing you can just summon. Take that. I'm worried about this one, because this one's going to be a purple ghost, seemingly. I've not seen a purple ghost before. We're doing fine. I do want to grab the boost over here, I think. There's also a magnet. I would love to get into that magnet soon. There we go. We've beaten up the ghosts. Unless there's another one. If there's another one, I've not beaten up all of the ghosts. Holy cheese. No, there's apparently another one, potentially. Just go more damage, more crit chance, more damage on that. Base damage is always nice. Don't think we need projectile speed. I'm going to go for quantity. Another beacon. It's alright. It's not best, not the worst. Charge this. Honestly, I'd love to take the epic, but I'm going to have to go for the lightning staff. Projectile bounces being up. That's a good one. Projectile count. Our game has frozen again briefly. I'll take HP regen. That's what I want. This is going pretty well. I will up the difficulty slightly for myself. I'm gonna have to do the final boss in a second, but for now, we're doing well. Tactical glasses. I mean, that's probably quite good. Extra damage against people at full health. So that's going to be mostly what my guys are hitting in terms of like the blood magic. Red Ghost just disintegrated. Is there another one anywhere? I don't know. I'm quite worried because I really need to get to Portal for the boss. I think I'll be safe. Because I mean, we've got plenty of damage apparently at the moment. I will go for jump height. I'm thinking we want some extra free items. I'm going to activate this. Activate you. Got another key. That's good. We'll grab this. Anything good? Yes, very good. Chance to spawn Dragonfire when hitting enemies. Lovely. That's just little damaging areas whenever someone is hit. What is this thing? Calcium's dad has been touched. Is that a good thing? I don't know how I feel about that. Apparently, I've summoned and defeated the undead boss. Gets me access to the graveyard. Okay. More damage to bosses. Where was Portal? It's over there. I'm actually getting a lot of health out of the... what do you call it? Blood magic that I've got. Okay, now these guys are being melted. I arguably want to kill them a bit slower. But apparently that's it. Alright, cool. This is going well. Calcium is beating up his dad. I think that's a win, isn't it? Can I activate this as well? Just immediately just evaporated those guys. Gas blood magic, damaging nearby enemies and healing me. Okay, I mean, these guys are dying pretty easily. I think just fly around for a bit, making sure I've got XP from folks. But this is going well. I will need to run away from all of this in a second. But for now, we're doing fine, and we've got an opportunity to get multiple free chests. Any other chests about? There might be some up here. Didn't really look much in this back corner, did I? Apparently I have been back here. I saw there was a completed couple of shrines. There's this. Crits have a chance to heal me. Increased damage on the bone. These guys are just melting, but what I'm worried about is when their older brothers show up to help out. It gets to be a little concerning when next tier up happens. So yeah, we're now into normal. These guys are going to be quick, they're going to be dangerous, and I'll hopefully survive. I've got a good amount of speed. Just from being Calcium on his skateboard, he gets a lot of speed. Mentioned it earlier, it's really useful. Really, really useful. I will take more blood magic. It's a good one. Higher projectile count means we're hitting people more. Continuing to just go in circles. I don't want to be stationary. Did I deal more damage while airborne? I might do. Can't remember if that was the previous run or this one. We'll go damage tome, and I think we're going to run away now. There we go. Into the next part. Tier 2 means we get 2 maps. Enemies are going to be tougher. Should be okay. I hope. We're going to be getting free chests as well, which is very nice to have. Because chests normally become more expensive each time you open one. If it's free, the next one doesn't become more expensive, I don't think. I've also got a whole bunch of ghosts just following me around. I will take a small amount of shield. It is useful. It's not definitely something you need, but it's useful to have. It just lets you shrug off a little bit of damage here and there. So far though, this feels easier for some reason than it usually is. Have I just gotten lucky? I don't know. Maybe. Go for some more shielding. We've immediately just murdered that giant scorpion dude. Lovely. A chance to freeze enemies, but I'll not lie, they're not lasting very long, so I don't entirely know quite how often we're going to get frozen. With a bit extra max health I'm getting from blood magic, that's lovely. That's absolutely lovely. I will take probably the beer. Just extra damage, I can get more HP back, so that's fine. Can't afford a chest just yet. Or chill, just open the grave. We can beat this guy up easily. There we go, easily beaten up. Summon more ghosts, I'm happy with that. The ghosts are proving to be quite useful. Yeah, this game, it's fun. I feel it's high octane, it's going to keep me awake for a while. I should be safe. Open the chest, I hope it's free. Standing still heals me, that is like the worst thing I could have gotten here, I think. But, oh well. Could be worse, could have been worse. I grab this, I can then go summon my dad in a second, I believe. Toxic Barrel, I don't plan on taking damage, so increased attack speed. Disturbing the Grave, I'll see if we can get a bit of rarity. We can't, but I'll take damage on Blood Magic. Base damage is always nice. Red Ghost, do you want a whole bunch of actual other ghosts to murder you? Because I think I got a lot of damage in with them. Not seeing any of the other regular enemies often. I feel they just die far too quick. I can definitely grab some difficulty things like this. Extra 5% difficulty is going to be helping you out at this point. Can I open a chest? Not quite. But no, we can summon Calcium's dad again. Should be fine, right? I reckon I can take him. The other one lasted a little while, but not really long enough to be a concern. Swarm incoming. We maybe hold off until that's complete. I'm not worried about the swarm. Swarms feel like they're going to be okay. Yeah. This isn't anything concerning right now. Got a free chest next to a free chest. That's nice. Extra luck. I'm hardly going to say no to that. Refresh. Better quality of projectile tone. Sure. We'll take size for the lightning staff. Just because crowds do still worry me a little. Honestly, this is going really well. I think we probably have this in the bag, so long as I can find the actual boss statue eventually. Increased size I'm going to take. Is mostly what I wanted there. Yeah, we got ourselves another big guy to fight. So as soon as I've filled this shrine, I can summon. Damage to elites? Sure. Calcium's dad. This is doable. His health is going down. Albeit a bit slower than I'd like. I think for ghosts, we definitely had a lot of them stockpiled. But he's going down reasonably fast. With the cheese, got that little bit of purple on his health bar, that is poison. I maybe want more cheese, potentially, I don't know. The extra poison would be nice. His base damage doesn't seem to be quite as high as I'd like it to be. Thankfully, these little lads aren't really being a nuisance at all. It is just a case of this guy is taking a while to kill. Our survivability is more than fine. There we go. Dead gold gloves. That, I'll not lie, wasn't entirely worth it. Better bone, hell yeah. Higher base damage is always good. Better damage to elites, I do need that. Yeah, no, I don't have any idea where I need to go. If I can find where I need to go. Yeah, disappointing if I lost just because I couldn't find the boss. It's happened before. Like, that's not an impossible thing. Extra attack speed, I'm gonna say. Activate this as well. Not seeing where I need to be. It's got me a bit worried. Should be somewhere in the relatively near area, right? It's not here, not in this corner. We'll grab this though. Extra crit damage. That's not one you often get. Just 20% extra damage, I want. definitely say that is a good thing to have. That guy spawned in front of me, how dare they? Yeah, I'm starting to worry about finding where I need to be. I should be fine. Right. Ah, there we go. I found where I need. We're safe. Let's take some chests. Hope some of them are free. Got a few chests. I'm hoping we get a bit luckier. Take crit chance. I think we do need it at the moment. As a free chest, I will take you. An extra key. These are always nice. Gonna activate you. And I'm gonna grab this and activate the boss. Where are they? There's the boss. There we are. Okay, with extra attack speed, I honestly thought that would take longer. That went fine. Extra damage on blood magic, extra projectile bounces, projectile count, crit chance, damage. How many levels did I miss out on? Okay, cool. We're getting a lot of these. Okay, there we go. I mean, we're not going any further, so it's just the final swarm. Meaning I may as well activate these, right? How long did I last in the final swarm? I reckon I last a decent chunk of time. I'd take some lifesteal. Just because I am getting a lot of attacks out nowadays. I think it'll be helpful. Extra crit chance. And now we just run around. We don't particularly need the XP. I think we just want to avoid damage, mostly. I do want to occasionally, though, go back over to this area because we've got this we can press once we get some more XP just sitting about. There's also a collectible over here. I might as well grab you. There we go. Extra damage on blood magic is not going to hurt. Extra damage as a whole is not going to hurt. Yeah, this is going well. This is going well. I'll take extra XP gain. The others don't really apply. Yeah, we're into now the harder ghosts. This is hopefully fine still. I'm just gonna keep moving. I'm not gonna stand still, is my plan. I think it's a reasonable enough plan. I mean, we seem to be damaging these guys pretty well. Like, in terms of actually killing them, this isn't bad at all. This is not bad in the slightest. I'll take more crit chance. Sure. Refresh to get something better. Better damage on the bones. Sure. Extra projectile count. Why not? Go activate these things. Let's get some more ghosts to protect me. Just in case someone gets too close. They made these ghosts easier. I swear these used to be trickier, right? I just got on a really good build somehow. I might just be that I've gotten a really good build. Open this chest. Okay, now we're speeding up a little more. That's more what I remember. It's because I'm instantly killing them. But they don't get a chance to run to me. But no, when they run, they are incredibly fast. Oh god. Okay, that's it. We got 2 minutes. I'm happy. 2 minutes is a good survival. That, normally, wouldn't have lasted quite so long. I mean, 48 silver's pretty good as well. Top 30% of players, 3 unlocks. I'm happy. I don't know what most of those characters are from the unlocks. Like, who is Vlad? Stars of Blood Magic? I quite like that, honestly. I'll take you. We've unlocked lightning orbs. I'll unlock that. Lightning can stun enemies, and there's a chance to summon it. Oh, that is nice. I think what I was aiming for, though, is... this? Get lightning staff to level 15. Okay. I knew there was something related. I vaguely remembered anyway. Yeah, get some extra stuff for having done achievements. Guess we'll go to a new map. And you watching want to pick who I play? Because otherwise I'm going to try Vlad, quite possibly. Apparently looks pretty evil, but it's actually a really nice dude. He always says hi in the grocery store. Just flavor text, I like it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone suggesting something. And if that's the case, I'm just gonna go as probably Vlad, yeah. Fair enough. Let's have a go at the graveyard. I don't know what this is. I didn't even know there's a third map at this point. Do you know what there is to suggest? I mean, you might want me to play as like the monkey, or like Robin Hood or something, right? Like, I don't know. There is a reasonable chance that, like, one of the guys looks fun and you want me to play them. Because there's a few kind of cool looking ones. The fact I have to fight the ghosts is a little annoying. How does the crypt work? So I really need to be better at platforming, seemingly. I mean, there's a chest here. What does this do for me? That's just a free one to open. Okay. You also free to open? I mean, I guess that's good. I can break pots. I'll do that in a second. There we go. Okay. Why have I got a timer? Am I supposed to be rushing to get out of here? I hadn't noticed that, if that's the case. I'm a little concerned. I need to kind of survive, honestly. Can I climb a ladder? Yes, I can. Take a battery. I need it if I'm about to get swarmed by stuff. That's a bounce pad. Cool. Spooky Steve has spawned in and is now chasing me. You're rather fast, Spooky Steve. Okay, so I need to quickly escape. Is what I do here. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now I know what I'm doing. I'm actually prepared. I can do this. Just be quick. Make my way over. I'm gonna ignore other stuff and just trying to escape. See how much time I have left. For in other runs doing some exploring. I will grab this because it's mostly on the way. Right? Why would I not grab it? I feel like I can just jump up there if I had enough jump. But we can't. Grab that. That is a really good one to have this early. Lovely stuff. This means we're going to get increased damage just as we steadily kill things. Get launched. This is chill. We've got ourselves a way out. Take the extra damage and projectile count. There we go. Escaped in 50 seconds. Now we need to find crypt keys. Oh, okay. Got it. Oh no. Gravestone, which I have disturbed for apparently extra XP gain. Okay. I won't say no to XP gain. Do you smash pumpkins? Apparently yes, it freezes my game mildly. What's this? saw it on the minimap. But what is it? I'll take some bananas. I feel I need some more projectiles and nets. I've summoned Jeff. Is this a bad thing to do? Possibly. Who is Jeff? And should I be concerned with how I've summoned him? Because I seem to be stuck now. Is this how I get a crypt key? Because I feel I wasn't prepared. There's a better size. There you go. Now there's just heads flying about as well. Okay. What a bizarre place this is. It's okay. We're able to outpace Jeff for now. I think I would like some better movement speed at some point. In the likely near-ish future. Take crit chance. Crit chance is just good for extra damage occasionally. Grab this. It's not gonna help much. Not planning on taking damage. We're kind of going projectiles in size, so I'm gonna go for the fireball staff. That should be a good fit for what I've currently got going. Thing is, Jeff is fine, so long as I'm able to actually aim at him. Which a lot of the time I'm not. Extra damage in the bananas. There we go. Helps. Damage on the blood magic. That's a good one. That's extra health coming in, potentially. And Jeff, we've almost got you. There we go. Jeff gone. I believe that looks like a key on my minimap. Take blood magic damage. An evasion chance. That's good. It's less good as the fact that I'm mildly damaged. Hopefully be okay. I would like some attack speed, I think. Thinking pick up range and then we just run away. Size is going to be a good one. I'm going to take that. Grab you. Ghosts, not bad. That is a heal. I'm going to run away, grab this very quickly. Not a full heal, but it is a heal. So we've got another key just beneath me, but we've also got Calcium's dad is now showing up. Fought you before in the desert, you're not too bad. Oh no. Can manage you. You are mildly scary. Thankfully not that bad. There we go. I really need is like some health regen of any type. Like I can increase my max health as much as I want, but if I don't get my health back, it doesn't really do a lot. Well, when my max health increases, it does look like I am gaining a health as well. What's this? Shrine of Balance. Double XP gain? But I take more damage from falling. That's a dangerous one, but I think double XP gain sounds good. Oh yeah, the OST for this game is lovely. It really is. I will take damage on the bananas. I think is a good one. Let's make my way down here. Swarm incoming, we'll wait until this is done. Once it is, we should be safe enough to do the boss. I hope. I have to go for attack speed because there's just too many of these guys. God. I might be dead. I don't think I'm surviving this. Yeah. Ah. Still, I'm getting this map. I'm understanding how it works. It's only my second time on it. I'm happy. I think we do try the graveyard again. I'm just gonna try and get out of here as fast as I can. That just boosts me up. That wasn't what I was after. I was kind of hoping it would soften my landing. Or so, guess that's not what happened. I want to grab this chest. Just on my way through it. Feels like it's worthwhile. Drop down. Might as well grab this. That's the way out. Hell yeah. Apparently I was slower on that occasion. Am I being timed? Is it coming plus? Like 2.7. I'm assuming I am being timed. Just like be as quick as I can with that always. Maybe. I'm gonna say for now, invasion is nice. It's not necessarily what I'll continue wanting, but for now it's nice. Let's say attack speed. This grave ought to be worth doing. So that is, yeah, XP gain as well as difficulty. I will summon those guys. I kind of expect not spawn in front of me. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't go far into that run. I'm not like upset in any capacity. If I want to be quick, I'm gonna try doing calcium. We're gonna see how quickly I can get out of here. He's a pretty speedy guy, calcium. Although he's mostly speedy later. Yeah, he'll still be good, I think. Look at him go. All speedily going along everywhere. Okay. So far, we're on good pace for getting out. I don't know what speed we're going for, but yeah, we're on good pace for whatever happens. There's a way out. I don't know how fast that was, but it was pretty quick, pretty quick. Almost under 50 seconds. Almost. Okay, I think it's now just a regular enough map, right? Tornadoes? Someone tornadoes? Sure. Tornadoes are a fun one because they pierce enemies. For now, I am just scouting around the map. Not after anything too much. I would probably like the moldy cheese, I think, out of that. Got another guy over here. How expensive are you? You know, I will probably just take the time bracelet immediately. Having the extra XP gain, it's going to be nice. We'll maybe come back for that other one. We'll hopefully be fine. Just break that grave as well. Extra XP gain. Getting ghosts. Ghosts are fine. This is... I don't like either of those. No, I'm not saying yes to that at all. I'll say yes to a grave though. Graves are nice. Should hopefully have enough money for the guy up here. Yes, moldy cheese. There we are. I believe I don't want any of those. None of those are damaged, but I will take projectile speed. Weirdly on this occasion, that does actually fit. Extra difficulty, we should hopefully be safe. If I can kill off these guys, I'd be quite happy, but it's not strictly necessary. Not until I at least like get myself into a position where I need them to not be around. Worries me is we're kind of splitting up, we're no longer staying as a group. Beat up the blue skeleton, gets you a lot of... Let's go for luck there. Gets you a lot of XP. I thought I could get over that fence. I apparently wasn't quite able to jump over. And I got ambushed from the other side now. Ah. This level's very tricky with the enemies it throws at you. Or maybe I'm just bad. That is a potential. It's entirely a potential here. Yeah, make my way up here. We should have a chest in the center. There we go. We're doing fine in regards to speed. I can get under there. That goes well. Extra damage and projectile count. We want the damage more than anything, I think. Grab this on my way through. We're fine to take a little damage. Can I make it out? Under 50 seconds? Under 50 seconds. There we go. Even got a couple items. I'm happy with that. That went about as well as I could have expected. Bonus size I'm gonna go. Also, that does not look like a crypt that I got out. More damage to enemies on high health. Good for blood magic. I'm actually fine with that. Can't afford it. It's 72. It's actually saying, like, under where my webcam is, how much. But still, good to know that I've actually remembered that. I'm gonna say for now, honestly, shield is nice, but I want projectile count. Heard, it's that chest, it's down here. Extra damage, I'm gonna continue on that if I see it being anything particularly good for damage. We're getting armor for enemies who are poisoned, I believe. It's alright, it's not something that currently does anything for us. If I could refresh there, might take a bone. Bones are pretty solid. I will go for damage. I'm gonna focus on my primary weapon. Yeah. So having blood magic being good, that's gonna do a lot for my max health, I think. Mildly worried about these guys as I get this. Plus size, I do want. We could take a size too. Why not? We'll make things big. Big is better, right? That's how it works. try and fall down. I thought I managed to grab that wall in time, but I apparently didn't. Now, if you don't know how to use it, I mean, that is fair. I'm not sure how to use the big spells, but I think mostly they auto-wait. So I'm hopefully okay. Hopefully. Definitely what you're referring to, I'm sure. We'll take a singular extra jump. It's quite nice to have. It's that little bit extra mobility in the air. It's lovely. I'm gonna grab this, because I think there's a swarm coming up soon. So I kinda want that big guy there dead. Which he now is. What I want... I'm honestly just gonna go for the damage for now. If it offers me damage, I should be taking it. What do you give me? Much lower projectile speed, but better power-up multiplier. I don't care for duration, actually. It's double my knockback, sure. We want... I'm gonna say none of those. None of those either. It's forcing me to take something I probably don't want. I'm gonna take Flame Walker. It's alright. It's not amazing. It's not terrible. Projectile bounces, that is going to be of use. Projectile count, I'm gonna say, is useful. Want damage? Damage is good. Have we seen any of these crypt keys at all? No, we've not. Worries me slightly. We'll presumably find one? Yeah, over there. Brilliant. I've spotted one. Just as I was complaining. I need to complain more, clearly. That's the solution here. Quite obviously. We are doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Is this where we get the big wave coming in? It might be. I'm gonna say, of all of these, honestly, difficulty is the one we want most. I'm gonna regret doing that. We'll get some beer though. Beer is nice. Make this stronger. Yeah, just try and murder these guys quick. We just hang out near them. My boots do a lot of damage. There we go. Like, extra duration is nice and all, but the boots don't need duration. We just need to have a lot of them. And they need to be big. Okay, can I get this while my bonus is still active? I activated it in time, but the bonus was not still active when I actually got him to the arena. And these guys had spawned in. It's a shame. Make my way out here. Come on. I want to kill off one of you if possible. Before like this 12-minute mark. I think it's doable. I'm not 100% confident, yeah, because here comes, I think, what killed me last time. Might have to go for some shielding. Just so I have a bit more survivability. Am I stuck in here? I think I am. It's actually safe to just jump around like a maniac slightly. There we go. Extra damage on blood magic. I'd love to grab the key. There we go. As well. Damage and bounces. I'm gonna need to hug the wall as I fall down here and worry about fall damage. But we're safe. We did it. I did survive. I'll upgrade my boots. I might as well. Extra damage I'm very tempted by, but I think we go projectile counts. Also like you. Hello, free chest. Better projectile count. It's very good. Plus projectile count again? Sure. I was just saying it was good. I think this might be the run. This is feeling good. Extra jump again is going to be useful for just getting around. Giant fork. I have a chance to become mega crits on a crit. I'm going to take it because it's a legendary. I don't think it's necessarily good. Not for what I'm doing. I don't think I've got much in the way of crit chance. I don't think I ever am. But still, it's quite fun to have. I want to get these stone... Is it Maui heads? Maori heads or something of that nature? I will take increased movement speed. Yeah, that's actually something I was wanting. I was thinking I was a bit slow. You can see that red laser over this way. I think extra damage off of the bones is nice. Big spawn in these fellas. Apparently it's Mike's that we're fighting. What does Michael have against me? What did I ever do to him? Hopefully nothing. I don't actually know. What did I do? Is there a reason why he's fighting me? Is it just some, like, trying to steal a key he had in his grave? I don't think he was using it. I don't know why I should care. I doubt he had an emotional attachment to the key. Right. Regardless, yeah, the boots do a lovely job at keeping things away from me. Like, if they're approaching from behind me, they keep them away really well. I think we do go for the size tone here. That is Michael dead. Good stuff. Ooh, we even got some healing gloves. These are good. Our guy passively gains lifesteal, so I'm at, I think, 22% lifesteal, or maybe 21. So you gain it when leveling up. I don't know if you start with any. But no, we are doing good. Another man down there willing to sell something. Should be pretty safe. Extra crit chance, yes. That is something I want. We don't need any projectile speed. Not really. Talk to you, you will give me more crit chance, and I did want that. Calls me an idiot, I'm doing fine. Ah, hello! Thank you very much for the raid. Lovely to see you all, hope you had a lovely stream. Yeah, currently like 7.5 hours into the stream. Apologies, I'm a bit quiet about anything, but no, it's lovely to have you all here. Lovely to have you. What game are you all playing? Anything like particularly interesting? So I think I have tuned into a handful of your streams in the past, and it's always been like cool looking indie games. So yeah, no, a lot of time. Glad I've got you here. Glad I've got you here. And I hope you had a lovely stream whatever you got to. Okay, what are we looking at here? Extra movement speed. Okay, I'm thinking, is that a decent chance? Is that a decent chance? Hey, y'all having a good weekend, though. I hope you are. Because, I mean, it's coming up to Christmas, you know? Like, you're allowed to have a just lazy day of doing whatever you like, yeah? Giant game called Nedra had to fight zombies in Antarctica. Okay. That sounds interesting. Is like the cold a big mechanic in it? Like we're needing to make sure the zombies were out in the cold or they were safer versus in buildings where central heating means they're fast or something? I don't know. I'm taking a wild guess. But I hope you had a lovely time. If you're cold, they can't see you. Okay, that's an interesting way to do it. It's basically, it's managing your body temperature, because I'd imagine you can't stay cold for too long. Yeah. That's a cool mechanic, that. I've not heard of any other game doing that. That's a really cool one. Like, I'd imagine, all in all, you don't want to stay too cold, but like strategically you'll need to be cold to avoid things. That sounds fun. I hope it was fun, it wasn't just too jank to be fun. Because occasionally you do get games like that, don't you? Where the jank gets in the way of it being fun. But some games, it blends in with the fun there. It's funny for sure? Hell yeah. Glad to hear it. Glad to see you as well, Con. It's good to see the both of you. What do I want here? Probably projectile count? I'm gonna go damage on that one. I'm a little concerned right now. I don't seem to be doing the best. I'm surrounded by people who are not dying as fast as I would like them to. Can't find Charity on the link. I've got it in the Discord. I can post it for you though, if you give me a sec. There's a bot that posts it every now and then. I think it was just above the raid message, so I don't know if you would have had that loaded. But there you go. There's the link if you want to donate at all. Don't feel you have to. I appreciate the support of you showing up regardless. As it is, I'm going to be at some point streaming a dating sim for a while. I don't know which one. I'll get a poll set up in my Discord, probably tomorrow. I would say after this, but no, that implies I'm doing it today. I'm not doing it at like 4 AM. I could do the garlic bread dating sim. Like, it's something that's been mentioned. I will try and get suggestions in before too long. I'll then make a poll based off of those suggestions to actually decide what one I'll play. Also depends what we deem as a dating sim, because Dispatch, you could argue is a dating sim with other stuff in it. I did enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. But equally, it's not really a dating sim. I mean, my guy has been the most not dateable so far that he could have been. Like, he didn't go in for a kiss or anything. Can't believe it. That's on me. Anyway, just make my way through. I think I'm going to pick up this speed boost and then head to the other side of that. No, thank you very much for the raid again. I really appreciate you all coming by, showing support by just dropping in. As I've said, there's a link to donate. Don't ever feel you have to. I'm in the maid outfit as well, in case you've not noticed in the corner. Some people don't notice very quickly. I don't know why. But that's part of the charity stuff. I also do it occasionally for like point goal rewards. But it's fun. I'm happy to. I'm comfortable enough with myself to be happy dressing in a maid outfit. And okay, we're fighting apparently a lot of dads this time. Okay, can I beat Calcium's dads if there's this many? I don't know if I can. That's a lot of dads. Like, the biggest issue with these guys is they do some pretty large AoEs. I think we're getting rid of him. Oh yeah. Okay, only one left. That should be fine. That should be fine. Okay. I will once I die, if anyone wants, I can give you a proper look at the maid outfit, like do a spin around or something. But I don't really want to just pause for too long. Because if I do, I'm going to completely just die when I tap back. And the run's going well. I've not won on this map yet. I want to see if I can get a win. We're just getting a lot of levels there, apparently. How much XP did I leave just lying around? Thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate it all. It's lovely of you all to actually be willing to put money in, or even just show up to support me in any capacity. Like, I really do appreciate it. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, most of you don't know me. Like, I've got a fair few anonymous donations as well. I don't know who they are. But yeah, thanks very much, Con. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I need to get, I believe, up to here. There we go. It's right on the top of this. No wonder I hadn't found this, just naturally. Thankfully with the Swarm, if I just spin around in circles, I think my boots do a lot of damage. So I should be safe. Right? Let's see. Get apparently a speed boost for my attacks. If I'm getting better attack speed, I should go do this. Donation train? I mean, I'm down for donation train if you want to do it. At the end of the day, I am going to give any, like, money raised during this month to charity as well. So if you have any, like, spare bits or anything, you want to put that towards it, rather than a full donation, that works as well. Again, no pressure at all. No pressure at all. I think I will, at the end of the stream, probably make that donation, just because there's been stuff from throughout the month I need to add in. I wasn't sure if anyone was going to try donating stuff during the stream itself. So I thought I'd just make it a single, clean donation, rather than potentially multiple. This is a lot of chess. I'm thinking I might get a win in this. I am hopeful, but I don't know what the map entails at the end. Like, it could be anything as a boss. Do we just fight Calcium's mum? No, we've beaten his dad up a few times. Is that what's next? I don't know. I really don't. It could be anything. I don't know. Is it going to be worth it going to the boss right now? It might be. Because I don't know what it is. I don't know how long it's going to need to be beaten. At the same time, I feel like I can go a bit longer. Like, have my luck. How much luck do I have? 15%. That's not much I'm losing out on for double damage to elites. I think I'm willing to do that. That's fine. I don't know if that's plus, like, an extra 100%, or if that just doubled the damage I had. I'm currently at double damage to elites, so I'm assuming it's just better regardless, so I shouldn't question it. It's fine. I don't need to read the fine print. It's all good. The fine print's never hurt anyone. Extra damage on the bones. Apparently unlocked something for getting level 50 as this character. Hell yeah. Extra projectiles is just extra damage. Blood magic, get that pumped up slightly. Extra size, sure. Because that's as they say, size is everything, you know? Better damage in Flame Walker, honestly, it doesn't sound bad with the amount of these I'm just spitting out behind my character. Going to there, I'm assuming, is where I want to go. Again, I'm not certain. I'm really not. I'm gonna pick up you. I'm gonna get this statue. Now deal more damage per, I think 20% damage per 100 max health. So that should have been a good boost from that item. I'm assuming, yeah, we now go into here. What does this entail? Is just me doing a gauntlet and then I win? I mean, it seems like I just need to make my way through the crits, right? I'm really not certain. The game confuses me. Yeah, no, they've added, like, this whole map, apparently, since I last played. Last I played, they had the desert, was all they had, beyond the forest enemy. They've also added more characters, seemingly. And I've got, apparently, 16 minutes. We're fighting Big Bob. Okay, I'm assuming I need to activate these to remove your shields? That seems to be the case, okay. I can do that, just turn on some lights. I mean, he's taking damage, regardless. I could just beat him, despite his shielding. I'm just trying to turn on the lights, because he's looking a bit scary. I think that was him turning off the lights just there with that attack. He's also living inside of what I'm only going to assume is like some tomato soup or something. You know, couldn't possibly be lava. Okay, we've got one light, at least. Can I get another light on? Maybe over here? I mean, it doesn't look like lava, does it? Yeah, he is pretty chunky. He's got a lot of health. I'm a little worried, mostly due to the fact I started with 15 minutes to do all of this. Okay, that just kills you. I kind of assumed it turned off the lights, but no, it just kills you if you're not within a light. Good to know. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Damn, I got far. I'm happy. It's a shame I didn't get farther. Nah, I'm chill with that. I'm chill. But no, they seem to have added a fair few characters. Like, I don't remember there being a spaceman. Or Tony McZoom, I don't entirely remember. I don't know who Roberto is. You need to kill Spooky Steve. Whoever that may be. There's also Athena. Don't know who that is. Oh, we apparently have unlocked the Bloody Cleaver. Lifesteal now triggers blood mark stacks. So McZoom and Athena were in before? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I might just misremembered. No, Spaceman I definitely don't remember. I don't think he existed. I don't know who Roberto is. But no, this game's fun. This game's fun. I think it's still in early access, right? Let me quickly check Steam. Where's the Steam page? It's not early access. Huh. I was mistaken. Fair enough. Yeah, any requests for characters? I've got a few of them. I don't have all. But seeing as there's a lot more people here now. I mean, there's a bird. I don't think there's a squid, so sadly can't be doing that. What's the closest we have to squid? Calcium is fun. Yeah. I might go him. He's a good one. He is. He's definitely one of the favourites I've played. I think, honestly, Fox, despite being the first one, very powerful. Like, gaining extra luck per level. Like, at level 50, that's an extra 100% luck for whatever that means. But calcium works. We're not in a graveyard anyway. Makes sense. Yeah, I said I was gonna, like, show you maid outfit properly for those who cared. I'll do a quick spin around so you can see it. It's not too much to it. It's just, like, fairly cheap maid outfit I got off of Amazon. Yeah, it's cool having everyone here. I'm glad I've actually got a fair few people turned out for it. That did not work. Okay, can I get out of the lava, please? No? You're just gonna float in there, are you, Mr. Skeleton? Okay, we'll try that again. That went badly. For some reason, it wouldn't let me jump out. For some reason, I just couldn't get the momentum to leave the lava. I don't know how that works. I don't. The kind of liquidy physics in this are weird. Like, I don't know if you've been in the little oases in the desert con. Bone density greater than lava. I mean, it could be. It could be. I've just been sinking. Although I feel it's a bit mean to call calcium dense, you know. But he didn't do anything to deserve that. He's just a cool, funky skeleton on a skateboard. But I think we should be able to get out of here in decent time. No, we've been chucked into the lava again. Thankfully, I let myself sink to the bottom that time so I could actually jump out properly. But I just don't have the jump height to make half of these jumps. I feel the other character, Vlad, I was playing, he seemed to have better, for some reason anyway, jump height. I don't think that's something that's mentioned. Like, Vlad had good lifesteal, is what it said. Ah well, that doesn't matter. We're out, we are surviving, we could get more blood magic. But I'm gonna go for fire stuff. I'm gonna go for more of a, I think, projectile size and speed and whatnot build. That sounds fun. I think we can get that going, hopefully. Just try and kill off some of these guys, get some chests. There we go. Extra crit. Love it. Reroll damage on bones, I will take. Attack speed, very nice. Just activate this and hope we get something good. Get crit chance, I will take that. Projectile count, you could argue, is better, but only for early on. An extra 1 projectile doesn't do much. Doesn't do a lot for you. So later in the game, you'll be firing like 10 projectiles in the projectile build. Out of every weapon. I will go for flat damage as a percentage. Break the gravestone, always useful to do because it's extra difficulty as well as XP gain. I will take the damage, it's what's offered, I don't see much of a reason to say no. Extra movement speed, I do think I want. Because I think that's extra base movement speed. Despite this character getting extra movement speed over time, it's good to have. Also get the ability to freeze people. I think we do want to make way up there to Big Head statue. Can't quite remember what it's called. Is it like a balance statue or something? What do they call it in the game? I can't remember. It's an odd one though. Halves one stat, doubles never. So I'll do this first. Extra damage to elites is going to be useful. I do think we want projectile. This is bad. I might run away briefly. Got hit a few times, so my movement speed's kind of gone down. I'll build back up. I'll build back up. Extra evasion minus duration. I mean, my evasion's not particularly good right now. It's only at 1%. I don't think I need that. I might just double my movement speed. It's gonna be silly. Like, completely unplayable in terms of I can't move in a normal capacity. It's gonna be funny, so why not? Why not, you know? As long as I survive anyway. As long as I survive. Which I hopefully will. I hope I can. Be a bit upsetting if I died after getting some potentially silly stuff on the go. We probably want damage, I'm gonna say. Grab back. Campfire. Oh, never mind. That guy spawned in front of me. No point in explaining. Yeah, I wasn't gonna stand still anyway. Campfire's pretty useless. Gonna do it again, though. Gonna get a proper run going. Not giving up on him. But I know what I might be missing. We're not dark calcium. There we go. Problem's been solved. We didn't have the skins on. That's what it is. Just watch me immediately lose now, after having said that. Like, not on purpose, but knowing my luck. What's the point in doing that? That middle path just feels quicker. I've been along there a few times thinking, oh yeah, just go the safe route, but nah, it's not even all that much safer. Okay, I think I can probably grab that chest. Never mind, I forgot jumping height is awful with calcium. I tried it again, and I've regretted it once more. I'm gonna just take the stairs. Why is your jump height so much lower as calcium? I don't get it. I really don't. Should be able to from on top of here. make my way over, although I guess not, because I didn't get on top of it. What I'm worried about is we're not going to make it out of here in time. I think we should just be safe. Here we go. Do immediately have one of these. I should, yeah, get the extra XP gain. It's going to be useful. Activate this, gets me crit damage is honestly worth having. I'm tempted to get the health regen, but damage doesn't come up too often for crit damage anyway. This one should be good, whatever it lets me get. It is +2 projectile count. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's worth it for now. Take crit chance. Crit chance is going to be nice, especially now I've taken the extra crit damage as one of those rewards. Should be doing more than fine for now. Should get plenty of bones. I don't know, what do we want here? Yeah, get more difficulty. I might take it. Just because we are doing well, it means I can continue doing well. Take crit chance. I'll maybe take one more level on that before doing any more like base damage. Should be able to open this. Good stuff. Making my way down to the balance statue. Shrine of Balance, that's what it's called. Again, movement speed. Sure. Sure. It's going to be silly. I'm not going to have a clue what I'm doing because I'll be moving that fast, but it's going to be fun. I'm going to leave that one behind. I don't trust myself to actually stay in one spot to defend something all too much right now. Barely trust myself to do anything currently. Can I get any health regen? So I liked about the other guy, he had lifesteal per level. It really helped. I'm fine, I'll survive, but I'm a little worried. I won't lie. I'm trying to think, what's the best way to get lifesteal? I don't think there's much point in getting a book for it. Take some luck, sure. I think we're gonna have to do a shrine until we get some health regen. Could take ages. You know, it's good survivability. That is worth having. That just tanks a hit for the most part. I can still take a little bit of damage. But if I'm planning to go for multiple projectiles anyway, this is just going to be useful. Just keeps me alive. Staying alive is how you... I mean, don't die, I guess. Very obvious. Useful advice there. Holy cheese. Poison is... alright. I don't know how poison works. Is it based on the damage the weapon does? The percentage of poison? I'm not actually sure. I'm going to take some evasion from this one. I think I'll take Fire Staff. To activate this, and then I'm going to regret having activated that in a minute. I think Battery for attack speed is good for now. There's so many shrines over here. Jeez, it peeps. Why were so many? Extra jump is just useful. Still need some way to heal myself. That'd be really useful. I will take projectiles. I will take size. Crit chance. Projectile count, I think, is more useful currently. I take size, I think should be useful. I think all my weapons benefit to some degree from it. Chance to spawn missiles when killing enemies is nice. I will take a legendary if it shows up. Fighting a whole bunch of dads again. I mean, not the scariest boss, but with a lot of them I am a little worried. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Yeah, stuff like that, damn. I thought I'd be fast enough to get away from those lasers, but they tracked me surprisingly well. I'm gonna get a proper run going, I will, I promise. Got like an hour 10 to get hopefully another win. I've only got the one win so far. In fairness though, I did get to like top of the mountain and peak a couple of times. Like I'd say that's at least some wins for this stream. So we caught it as the map was changing over, so I actually got a couple different mountains, it was fun. Do I want a sword? Not really. Do I want any of those? Not really. But homing missiles? Sure. It helps. I'm not gonna say it's necessarily the best. I think it's the same damage as my bone by default, seemingly. Look at me go. It's too fast there. Just went slamming into a wall. But look at me go. Speeding through here. That went well. Apparently under 45 seconds. Only just. I don't want poison flasks. I'm gonna say Flame Walker is good. I don't have any armor. What am I thinking? We'll just take the extra movement speed. As for what I'm looking for, I mean, I guess shrines for now. Yeah, there's some. Speak of the devils. Just hide down here briefly. Well, hopefully be okay. Luck. It's nice to have early on. It's not going to be a game changer. It's nice to have. Don't think we're going to rely on power-ups. That being said, none of these are particularly great. We'll take the drop chance for power-ups. Iron Fervor, sure. Iron Fervor jumping isn't going to be bad. Even more movement speed. This is going to get to be silly. I don't know what I'm going to do with this much movement speed. I am just zooming about. But I don't want to die. I can easily run away. Problem is, can't then easily kill anything. After the fact. Look how fast my guy's just running about. What am I meant to do? What did you do? You're this speedy. And I heard a chest appearing back there. I don't know if I can get it. I heard it. I can get it. Thankfully the enemies have cleared it. Found where I need to ultimately go. That's good. Yeah, no, my speed's already gotten to silly extreme. Brilliant. It's just what I hoped for. God, the guy's just zooming along. I'm barely a couple minutes into the run. Projectile count for now is going to be good. Don't really have anything else boosting it. What can I find? All in all, I don't know if I want more bosses. I think I'm fine. I will go for extra XP gain. You will give me increased damage when opening chests. Lovely. These are both worth having. Can I say, as much as I want the extra bounces, we're going to go for the attack speed. I think I do want to activate this shrine, but it's kind of tricky to actually get in a good spot for it. There we go. Extra damage to elites? Sure. Damage to elites works. Increased evasion is just going to be useful because I'm almost definitely going to be taking hits at some point. Extra damage I'm going to take for the bones. It's always nice. Extra attack speed. Didn't mean to go over you, but I hit a rock. That's fine. Have size. That's actually not the best. Because I use that for the boots. Double armor? I don't have any. So that's kind of useless. We're going to ignore that. We're not taking it. I'm just zooming along. I wonder, like, how fast you need to go to start breaking things. And also, there's something on that tower over there. What earth is that? I'll take an extra jump, because I want to hold the mass. Cool. I don't know what that does. Can I, like, see what that does if I hit escape? Increase elite spawn rates by 15% is what it's done. Not sure I like that. I'll not lie, I think that would have been better if I hadn't picked it up. But oh well. I'll go for power up knock chance because I'm just speedy enough. I don't think I need knockback. We kill my dad. So we are playing as Calcium. That is just my dad here. There we are. We will take... probably none of them. I will take a projectile foam though. Battery's good. Let's have a Shrine of Balance. I mean, I don't have any armor. It's just double damage. Hell yeah. Spawn those elites. I'll kill them at some point, hopefully. Extra crit chance. Nah, I don't have enough currently for any of those to be worth it. Activate you any minute now. We'll hopefully get something good from one of these. Lifesteal, sure. Activate you. I think it's worth doing that. I mean, I'm fast enough to just avoid the enemies that come out. We would probably like projectile bounces nowadays. I'm tempted by the damage tome, so I'm gonna take it. Go more projectiles. I do want projectile bounces, if I can get it. There is duration and size is tempting. I'm gonna say we want extra damage on the rockets. We would like... yes, attack speed's the only one which actually contributes towards damage there. Take the damage one. I think's worth it. We still want bounces, but I'm going to take the damage for now. Just flat damage is going to be good. As soon as I get more projectile bounces, those bones are going to be lovely. Promise. Gonna probably take the damage on this occasion. Just projectiles for everything as well. Why not? I'm gonna try and grab that chest, but I'm not entirely sure how I'll do it. I will take bounces for the bone. I've been saying I need it. I'm not gonna pass it up even if the other one was tempting. Grab you, stand here for a second. Oh, Jeff, you're gonna die in a second, I hope. Looks like he will. Take damage on Flamewalker, except by default does not have a lot. Jeff had attack speed for me. Honestly, quite nice to have. Got, I think, several chests worth of money in me. I don't know how many several was. I'm gonna say I can maybe open another 3 without too much bother. Try not to overshoot things too much whenever I'm flying around the map. God, I've got far too much movement speed. This is great. I'm not going to be able to fight the boss at the end, I don't think. Just because I'm not going to be able to tell where I am. That's fun. So I'm fine with it. Like, off I go, zooming in this direction. Look at that. It's amazing. Just keep opening chests. Did accidentally crash into an enemy. Take some attack speed. Come on, Ted. He can beat you up. There we go. I don't know why the ghosts are protecting keys. I would have thought, like, there's not much of a sentimental attachment to a key. But, they want to, for whatever reason. So I'm not going to tell them no. Well, take some extra crit damage. Also grab you. Can't open a chest, so I will. Yeah, we're now doing plenty of damage, seemingly. Seeing as we beat that kind of elite spawn we got, we're doing fine. Because they died incredibly fast. And I'll take damage on Flame Walker, just because again, base damage is low. It's worth improving. How quickly did I kill you lot? Berry is the answer. Okay, we'll go for damage. We're going to... another key, I'm not against it. Less good when you're on a tier 1 stage, because we're not going to have to do multiple of these. Okay, where is the last thing? Apparently to the north of the map. I can get there very quickly, but there's also... do I want chance for mega crits? Chance to explode? Upon hitting enemies, create blast, damaging and knocking away enemies. I think that's centered around me. I'd quite like that spicy meatball. Where am I on the map? Yeah, I can keep that in mind. I can come back here. Also, that is another up there mask, isn't it? Can I get to it? Not quite. What if I take this as a ramp? Will that work? We've also got in here... extra XP gain, sure. I don't know why I want this. This is strictly just not a good thing to have. But still, I'm gonna take it, because I can. You've got to, you know? You're not a real gamer unless you're a kleptomaniac. It's simply just how it goes. I don't need to justify myself. We all know it to be true. I want to try and get a little bit more money. Got plenty of time on the clock, so honestly, I'm really not concerned. I think extra damage is worth it. Projectile count, I'm going to say, is worth it on that one. I did not need to fall down, that is a little bit of a shame. Do you have another shot? You have anything worth grabbing? Ah. Crits can heal me, it's alright. It's not anything amazing. I do like the idea of better duration, but I don't think I need it. I'm gonna go for the damage. Let's quickly murder all of those ghosts. Get the difficulty up, get extra XP gain. I think I now have the money that I need, right? No, just shy, just shy. Now I've got money. We have Leech Shrine here, might as well summon them. I don't think it's elites, is it? It's just a challenge shrine, or something of that nature. Increase damage per max health. It's just an extra 20% damage. I will not say no. Apparently I'm needing to go over into this back corner and see where I'm looking. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Lovely. Get to fight Gary, who understandably a bit peeved off that I've woken him up. Can't say I blame him. He was having a peaceful time just being dead and all. And I've come along and woken him up to steal his keys. And now we've got a little while to just wander around, I believe. We should hopefully be powerful enough that we can just kind of do whatever. So I'm hoping we can get all of these shrines. Think power up multiplier? Sure. Just on the chance we get that during the boss, it might be useful. Doubtful. I don't know if we do get it in the boss. Take some luck just because I don't think I've really gotten much of that as a stat currently. make another stop at this. We can get, I'm gonna say probably damage on the bone. I don't know if that's good. I'm gonna say projectile speed with how fast I'm moving is probably good. Go for damage. Yeah, these enemies are dying nice and easily. I think I'm fine. We're gonna have to eye up where the actual boss is. We're going to take all these keys. I think for the immediate moment we're safe. Just keep taking damage on various things. I'm going to go damage tome, I think. I'm going to go attack speed. This is a lot of levels. This is a lot of levels. Okay, we're done. Never mind, we're not done. Take Flame Walker, sure. Just even more damage. Yeah, we need to get to what's currently the other side of the map, I believe. Yeah, looks like it. I'm glad they've added the map that you can use. That's very useful. Just you press tab. It's lovely. God, just launch yourself, don't you? Okay, Calcium's dad. We can get you nice and easily. Poor dad. Imagine being beaten up that badly by your own son. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. I mean, did he deserve it? Possibly. He did come to fight me first. Go by the shop just down here. I'm gonna say... probably extra max HP, honestly. These will take a projectile, right? I don't think we need the luck. Well, my luck's not very good. It's only 11%. So this is actually a fairly substantial increase over what I have currently. I'll take a key. Keys are nice. Take projectile bounces. That one's a lovely one to have. At what point do I actually just do the boss? Because as it stands, I can barely control my own character with how fast I'm moving. This is rather silly. I feel I could just go do the boss quite happily. But I don't know. Movement speed doesn't necessarily mean I'm powerful. Is the issue. Like, maybe wait until the end of this swarm? Let's see, is there... yeah. Apparently there is, if I go to the corner over that way. I don't want to take damage, so I'm being careful I don't jump too high. If we go, maybe stopping at this on my way. There should be some, yeah, pickups for magnets. Like, should be pretty safe. Take damage to elites. Should do me pretty well. Grab the extra money. Let's hang about here for a little while things die. Take the faster fire rate, because I've got mostly rockets for my damage. Yeah, these rockets are going to be getting me a lot of money. That's gone pretty well. Where are those magnets at? I've got one down here. Hell yeah. Okay, making way back towards the boss door. We will get that XP just flowing in a second. Say damage. Don't think we necessarily need Flame Walker damage. That's gotten to be pretty decent at this point. I'm going to go quantity. Duration I'd probably be happy with. Same with size. Just flat damage is always good on the rockets because they're always going to hit. I'm going to say duration again is good. Projectile count, I'm more than happy to take. Hey, rad! I need to be faster. I don't know. Like, I feel if I went much faster, I'd probably go out of bounds too quickly. For me to actually realise I've gone out of bounds and stop myself. Like, I don't know. I do see what you mean. I could be even faster still. But I don't know. It doesn't want me going up here. I can quite happily just skirt around up here. So I've gotten fast enough, I just go up a slight incline, and that is me just launching myself. I go for damage, projectile count, we're doing well. I'm just gonna hang around for one more level worth, and I think then we'll go do the final stage, hopefully. I don't know if there's more beyond the boss. I doubt it. Okay, forgot there was going to be you at 3 minutes. That's good. That's very good. Okay, let's just do this. Should be pretty much safe now. Just speed on through. Let me through. There we go. Let's charge this up before the boss spawns in. We need to remember, if he does his thing where everything goes dark, we need to start closing in on these lamps. Because he will just murder me instantly if I don't. That is, I believe, all of them now active. He's taking full damage. Let's hide here, because he is about to do a big attack. There we go. Quickly try and get this up. There we go. Focus on this one now. Get rid of all of his shielding by getting this. Come on. And get a win with calcium. We can do this. Rockets are now firing again. He comes near enough to step into these fiery majoggles I'm putting out. That's pretty good. But we've won. Beat like Scary Dave or whatever his name was. Hell yeah. Falling in the lava. I hope I don't die to that. That would be embarrassing. And Swarm is coming. I feel at this point we've pretty much done all we needed to, right? So now we just survive. I can outrun the Swarm once it starts getting bad, is my plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but it's a plan. Also apparently got a magnet nearby. Yeah, just down here. Might as well grab it. Legendary attack speed. I'm gonna say size and duration is actually going to be useful at this point. Damage and duration. Because yeah, if we're going to be running away from things, that's going to start becoming even more important. Yeah, how far do you think we can get? I think I can get into hard. I don't know if I can get beyond hard. Right? So, I mean, we're fast enough we can outrun everything in easy. Definitely. In normal, most likely. In hard, I'm really not sure. Hard, they speed up substantially. Thing is, though, I've just come across a speed boost. You can just really go. God almighty. He's gonna hit a pebble and I'm gonna be gone. There's apparently another mask here, I might as well grab it. I've kind of gotten stuck, but there we go. I'm outrunning things. This is fine. It's about what I expected. Go for extra damage on bones. You might as well. They are catching up to me now, is what I'm worried about. Because I'm fast. I'm not the most survivable character. Beyond being just very speedy and be able to run away. Okay, I think that is us in hard. Can probably survive a little longer. Yeah, I died as I finished saying that. You know what? I'm happy with hard. I'm happy with hard. We've beaten the graveyard. I'm glad I did that. That was a tricky one. I've killed Big Bob. Which means, who was that other guy I had to kill? Spooky Steve? Who's he? Spooky Steve like one of the other variants if you do it in a higher difficulty? Maybe? I don't know. What I do know though is we have unlocked the scythe. Slash in a circle around you. Killing elite enemies, sorry, charges a stronger attack. So charge a strong attack by killing elites. It's a bit weird. I won't lie. Don't know if that's actually going to be any good. Okay. There is the mask. Don't think I liked it. I think I'm going to turn that one back on. That's fun. I do like how you can turn things on and off if you don't want them. I might turn on Aura. Is that Aura? Or is that something else? I might be misremembering what was called. Something like that, right? I think it was. Yeah, we need to find someone else. We've beaten it with Calcium now, I think, twice? We've won a run with him. I've not been a ninja before. I might try this. We just want to get evasion. If you get 100% evasion, do you just win? Maybe. There's only a tier 1 of graveyard. Is there? It's also, you only have 25 seconds to escape the first crypt. I'm not gonna do that. Hell no. You can try for tier 3 of this. Let's see what that does. I know there's challenges I could be doing, but where's the fun in challenges? I'm gonna do like a difficult multi-staged run. Not particularly fast, but I do have the Naruto run, so it's fine. And it makes sense, he's anime. He's a ninja. Adds up. Now what I'm worried about with this guy is I have high evasion and I've got a katana which is close range. I'm gonna immediately take an epic, but that's crit chance and damage. It's gonna be a weird one. So are we going for a crit build maybe? I don't quite know what we're after. I think size would be useful for the katana. It seems quite small. Projectile count's never going to be bad. This means I make multiple attacks now in a quicker succession. Extra damage is going to be nice. I'm going to take that. Damage to elites and bosses. You can give me... I'm going to say the burger because we're being melee focused. This is going to be useful. Should have just enough for a chest. Good stuff. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the katana just yet. It might be better later. I'm going to probably aim for the lightning staff first and foremost. I'm going to get the projectile tome upgraded. Both can be useful. I think lifesteal is going to be needed. We need extra healing. Now we drop burgers off of enemies, but it's only useful to a point. Damage on the lightning staff is useful. Quickly run up, grab this. We've got golden skeleton. Do I have a way of actually beating him up? No. I can chase after him, but I don't have much in the way of range. Okay, no, I got him. I got him. break some tumbleweeds. I might take a scythe. If I then go for size now, I think I've got a decent build going. Okay, I guess that one's escaping. I can get a double charge here, which is very nice. We probably don't need projectile count. We've got the tome. Lifesteal is always going to be useful, so I'm going to take that. Just flat damage boost. It's never bad. Yeah, these all have size. It's lovely to see. So we just need to get big now. That's all we're after. Activate 2 of these. Run away. Run away. And hope I survive. I think attack speed would be nice. This is going fine. If I can beat up these guys, I can get myself a couple chests. Crit chance would be tempting, but I do think we want size tome. Is what I'm looking for. Evasion is very tempting. Because our guy likes evasion, but he gets it anyway. I think I will take the katana just for the extra damage, mostly. So let's get size up. This is going to be potentially very strong. I'm not certain. I'm hopeful. I grab this. I think we should be fine against the Scorpion OC for now. Right? None of these are good. I'm going to take projectile count. It's only alright one there. I'm not in a good spot either. Attack speed. I'll hope it's good. Okay, one is dead. One dead. I'm feeling a lot more confident suddenly. That says I'm about dead, but I'm not dead. Only about dead. Do I have a burger anywhere? No. I guess we just hope I've got enough life steal and all that to survive. This is fine. Got a burger on the ground there. Good stuff. Extra damage to guys with high health. Got enough for another chest, so I'm gonna get one. I think ideally I'd want a bit more movement speed. That's what I'm looking for currently. I'm not feeling the strongest just yet. We've not really got many levels. Plus size, I do need it. I'm gonna go for it. Swarm doesn't worry me. We're not very much in the way of focused damage. I think I want to save my refreshes until there's like genuinely nothing I want. Just until we have our third item, at least. Okay. We seem to be doing pretty chill in regards to, yeah, damaging groups. So I'm happy with that. Like as soon as we get more projectiles and size, nothing's going to be able to come near us. So we just mow through these enemies. We're like a lawnmower, essentially. Big katana. Still hoping for the size tool. It will be very useful. Just because I'd like to not be immediately next to the enemies I'm trying to fight, if possible. Like, I understand I am largely melee, but I still like having a little bit of distance, especially the bosses. I'll take armor. Evasion's nice, but on the chance I get hit, we're gonna need armor. Take crit damage. I'm not fully convinced by where I'm at currently. We are doing good damage, but we're not doing good enough damage, is my concern. Increase my luck. It's going to be useful for later. Have I found the boss? No. I'm running out of time as well, so maybe shouldn't be doing these. I'm gonna do them anyway. HP regen, it's useful, I'll take it. I don't think it's what I need. I'll take it. I'm gonna go in that direction, I think, next. Extra size is good, but we want movement speed. I was just saying it, we're looking for the size book anyway. We're fine. Just B-hop my way over, and get a good amount of speed by doing that. Okay. Quickly activate you. I'm not seeing particle effects anywhere. If I take the evasion, open a couple chests. That one is increased movement and such when I evade, yeah. After evading, temporarily increase attack and movement speed, deal extra damage on your next attack. That one's good. And we got an evasion ring as well. What's my evasion up to this point? It is 28%. Pretty good. That's doing pretty good. This isn't what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. I see the boss portal over there. Okay, now that I've found it, I can calm down a lot. I'm not going to just lose due to not being able to find what I need. Let's break the pottery. Chest. Turbo socks. Hell yeah, extra movement. Legendary for katana. Not going to say no to it. I'm not convinced it's necessarily better than the size tome. But I'm not going to say no. Like a legendary for katana. I'm not sure what its range is, but it probably increases with size as well, doesn't it? I think I want movement speed. Movement speed is going to be very useful. Okay, we're at the 3-minute mark, we get a couple of bosses. And this is a swarm, this one. Okay. I was wrong. In which case, we'll deal with a swarm, then summon the boss. Is what I'm thinking. So I need to move around a little. I don't think I'm able to quite stand still. But we are doing pretty well. I am doing solid. Keep making a move. I think projectile counting damage? Damage is what I'm looking for, mostly. Katana is doing a lot of good damage as well, currently. From here, I would say damage to bosses and elites. I think the swarm is finished, so I can summon the boss. Or bosses. I'm a little concerned. Yeah. No. I don't have much survivability there. I don't think evasion works on AoEs. Which is why I'm worried about doing that in bosses. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Yeah, I think we can make another couple attempts. Got another half hour until I'm switching over to the next game. Which will be Power Wash Simulator. It's nice, chill time washing stuff. Thinking, what do I want to go with this character? I mean, Katana alone is nice. I think we need other stuff. I mean, for now, it is one-shotting these fellas. I do want it to be doing that. Blood magic could be useful. I am rather fond of blood magic as a whole. Because just the extra HP you get, lovely. Like, it makes up for the otherwise fairly squishy nature I go for. So I don't tend to go for much in the way of armor or evasion or anything of that nature at all. So I don't have a lot of survivability by default. From this, I'm gonna say want some shielding. Just helps for like occasional small knocks of damage. Don't think we want any of them. I will take the Scythe again. I think if I get a Size Tome, Scythe is actually going to be really good. Looking at my mini-map while I do that, there's some stuff over here apparently. This chest, do you have anything nice? Gold when taking damage. It's alright. It's not best, but it's alright. Katana damage, sure. I think lifesteal is going to be worth it. Do you want a degree of lifesteal? Looking around, I'm not seeing immediately too much. There is this that I think's probably worth taking. I'm not sure it's going to get me much. This immediately... Extra damage on Blood Tome could be good. There wasn't really a lot there I liked the look of immediately. Movement speed would be nice. I think we do just go for damage on Blood Magic. We do want that to be early on getting me a lot of health. Later on, just hitting everything often. So there's a chance later on it'll kill something. I don't think later on it'll be the best. I have to reroll, but I'm not convinced I'll like what I find. No, I'll take evasion. This character is meant to have evasion. We'll take it. It's fine. I'm sure I'll survive. Right? Not evading very much there. I'll pretend I was evading better, but I really did not do well. Gonna say we go damage. We go size. This is going to be a bit of an odd one. I think that's the right move. We could take some attack speed from here. It'd be nice. We've got evasion tomes, so I think that's the right move. So evasion tome, I'm pretty chill in saying I'm not going to need to just take evasion as a reward. We haven't found where we need to go yet. Let's just keep on exploring. That is the sound of the chest. I'm going to go back for it. I said I wanted size. Do I stand by that decision? I think I do. I'm going to upgrade with size. That's kind of a quick drain. No, I do have a couple ciders just down to the side. I could have a cider. Don't I have a drink on stream? I don't think there's going to be any kids watching, right? I don't know. I'm assuming Twitch allows you to drink alcohol on stream. I'm not certain. I can't say I've looked too thoroughly into their rules. I'd imagine I'm fine. I mean, it would just be some apple juice I'd be drinking is all, you know? Maybe some iron brew, you know? I'm sure it'd be fine. From here, I'm gonna go for the evasion tome. Feel bad turning down the rare, but no, I think that was a worthwhile choice. Desperately need some movement speed. That's what's really lacking. HP regen, I will quite happily take. Damage increased to enemies at high health. That one is good. That's the sound of another chest. I'm not leaving here, am I? I'm just not escaping this one spot. We're gonna have to go projectile count, I believe. Upon taking damage below 50% max HP. Get to slow them time and deal little damage. That's a good one. Provided I can survive a hit and fall to 50% HP. Because you can't always do that. I think for now, the scythe is protecting me against the small ones. We're not quite killing all the big guys. These are what I'm looking for. Come on. Okay. We're out of refreshes. We can keep on going. I'm going to go for the evasion. Yeah, that's now a bit over 40%. Steadily kill off a few of them, and now we move. We're looking to find this. This is what we're looking to find. Cool. Ah, that's quick. I'm amazed I found it that quickly. There's quite a bit of map I've not explored. Yeah. I was worried because we only had 5 minutes and a lot of the map left, but apparently didn't have to be. From here, jump higher and further is going to be of use. I don't know quite how much of use, but it will be useful. Grabbing this, we now get more money. Let's keep on exploring. There is a small shrine over here. We ought to grab it. Being forced to take something now. It's probably got to be armor. I'll be evasive with high armor. I think is a reasonable build. I don't tend to do any survivability kind of upgrades. This is gonna be a weird one. I do not have the damage I currently want. I normally would like to be killing these guys quite happily, but I'm still feeling like I have to run away. That's not a good sign. I need more damage. Increasing my evasion. That's fine now. It's not enough to just keep me alive. Unless I get to 100%, in which case it might genuinely be enough. But I'm not convinced. I'm not. We're gonna have to spawn the bosses in soon, just because I don't think we're dealing much damage. If we're not dealing a lot of damage, it means that I need these bosses to be taking a lot of damage for a long while. Activate a chest, get a cursed doll. It's useful. I would love a magnet. I'm not seeing any on the map. I think we've got to do the boss. I think I can somewhat jump over. I'm gonna keep going for evasion. It's fine. It's not the best upgrade, but it's fine. Go for life steal. I think I'm about to need. Swarm incoming. I'm gonna have to spawn the boss. Don't think I've got a choice here. I mean, extra damage on blood magic, but we've just not taken anything that gives me damage. We've got survivability in both evasion and the rest of it, but I don't buy it. I don't think we've got enough. Nah. Damn. Melee builds are tricky. I don't know how you're meant to do them. To be fair, I didn't get a single, like, damage or anything. Cool. I think if I get damage, I would be happy. Crits? Maybe? I don't think we need it so much, because Katana kind of sorts itself out. In terms of crits. So I'd be looking for maybe damage tome? Yeah, there it is, damage tome. We'll then take some movement speed. We do need that. We found the boss portal, so we're pretty chill. Let's actually go up to it, so I've got it properly marked on the map. There we go. From here, what do I want? I want XP, which means I need to be staying near enough enemies to actually attack. Unless I take lightning staff? I'm fine with a lightning staff. It's not the most damage on it, but I can get that better. I think from here, if we're looking for potentially size and projectiles, Bananarang or Fire Staff are both good, but I think I prefer the Bananarang. Burger, that'll help. Do need healing. We get a chance to fire missiles. I don't know how powerful the missiles are, but hopefully somewhat powerful. From here, we did want size. That was one of the things I'm looking for. Not immediately any shrines on my maps, I guess we just explore. And I can see something over there, but it doesn't look like a shrine. I think that's a guy trying to sell me stuff. Red credit card, that is actually a really nice one for this area. Very happy with that. What else have we got? In this chest, XP gain. It's nice. Let's see if we can bump into this tumbleweed. Here we go. There's a chance we get a shotgun from one of these tumbleweeds, I believe. So we'll keep our eyes peeled. Keep our eyes peeled. I think here I'm going to take the XP gain, and I'm then going to die. Cool. That was not part of the plan. You know, I know what we're doing wrong. I'm not staying hydrated. Let me get some delicious apple juice. Hey, give me a second. I've got a glass here from the door. If I use a glass, no one will ever know. Yes, delicious. Delicious apple juice. I'm sure Twitch don't mind. It's apparently a blood orange flavour. I'll be honest, I don't taste much orangeness to it, but it's nice. It's nice. Do I try someone else? I want to make him work. I do. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna keep trying. I've only got another like 15 minutes until we go over to Power Wash, so anyway. Let's make the best plays I can. I think we do need a damage tome. We do need a size tome. We need some amount of range. If we're doing ranged attacks, we're looking for damage and size. I think banana. Maybe the fireball staff would be nice. None of these are good. Mines? Honestly, maybe. I don't know how powerful mines are. Is my main concern. Also, not allowed many of them to actually be out, apparently. Like, these aren't doing anything currently. Okay, those mines I'm really not sold on. I regret taking them. Just need someone to walk directly into them. Oh, they're duration based. Ooh. Oh, I don't like that. That's not good. I mean, I could take Aura? That's not duration. That's not gonna help. Oh. Sure, I'll take a bow. Got a katana and a bow. I think that's a reasonable combo. Like, that somewhat fits. The mines maybe less so. But I'll take it. I'll take it. These mines are useless. I regret taking these. Like, they need someone to step directly on them. And then, when they do actually hit, they just don't do enough damage. We don't need any of them. I guess if we start deploying more, maybe it's going to be good. I want the mines to be decent. I do. But I don't think they will be. Okay, extra damage. That is a start to a good run there. Increase their size. That increase their physical size. Or is that their explosion radius? I don't know. Regardless, I'm gonna take it. So if I'm busy running away from everything, trying to like loot stuff, it's probably worth having mines, right? Right? Must be. Hopefully. I will probably take the movement speed here. Always tempted by crit chance, but no, I think we do need the movement speed. We need to keep in mind that is there. I'm not taking the magnet statue yet. From here, I'm gonna say extra flat damage. I will take a damage tool. I will then take, probably on this occasion, crit juice. But now we go for the magnets. Does that get me at least a level? It's a disappointing magnet. I am going to need to have some amount of health. I want lifesteal. I think if I do lifesteal, I would then do projectile tome. So I'm going to go for that. Start dealing damage more often. This is fine. Get myself a lovely chest. That one's going to be useful. That's just extra damage occasionally. Not want an armor tome. I'm going to get extra duration in the mines. I think if we can get that high enough, it's going to be really nice. But I'm not fully convinced still that it's a good thing to have. It takes a lot to get it set up to a point where I'm willing to consider it being nice. I don't think that's a sign of something being a good weapon choice. I mean, I'm dealing damage. I'm mildly dying. But it's because I should be looking where I'm going as well. Just try and get rid of the boss. I'm not doing as much damage as I would like, but it's going alright. It's just 'cause it's not particularly targeted damage. I think I'm unhappy with it. If I go for more damage on the bow, maybe that'll help. Because the bow is quite nice. I am rather fond of the bow. Yes, I think that should be him pretty much dead now. He is dying to poison. Lovely. Can't block my own mines, which is a little bit of a shame. That's understandable. I think I go for damage. Turbo socks are nice. Sneak up to here. They're managing to get that, which I am somewhat surprised about. Go for the extra jumps. It's worth having some of those, just for mobility's sake. Grab a chest, extra XP. Hardly complain at that. Got a free chest over there. We'll have to grab it in a second. Quantity tool. That's what we're looking for. I think this will work out. I hope it does. I really do. I'm gonna go for some evasion. What to get here? Wrench. Wrench is nice. I think damage and quantity, I should now be relatively happier. Yeah, there's a lot of XP back here. I think if I can find a magnet, I'm going to be in a good spot. Let's see if I can just sneak a little bit in for an extra level. Like immediately, I like the idea of this for the damage. I'm gonna have to say extra projectiles and everything is better. And upgrade the katana. I'm gonna say no. So I mean extra damage in the katana, I'm assuming is just gonna keep me alive with anything that slips past my mines and the rest. But I'll take the lifesteal at this point. But yeah, so I'm doing a decent amount of damage. I think we're on to something here. I think I am onto something. Kind of wanting duration for the mines, so I'm gonna go for flat damage. We're now doing relatively well. I'm happy with this. I think I managed to turn the build around slightly. XP gain? Yeah. Percentage duration isn't gonna do much. Duration there is tempting, but I'm going to say damage on the katana is better. Katana is mostly a panic weapon. If something gets into katana range, I need it dead. From here, I will take the max HP. It's a little bit more survivability. How do we fare against this is going to see how am I feeling about bosses. We're about at the point where I need to do a boss. I've not murdered them instantly, so I'm a little worried. But we didn't do that badly. We did kill them eventually. Size and projectile count tempting. Crit damage and projectile count tempting. All of these are quite nice. I'm gonna go for the bow. The bow is doing a good job at clearing out a lot of these crowds currently. Plenty of mines. I don't know how good they are. We've got a lot of them. I hope they are better than I think they are. I think we're mostly being carried by the extra damage from these, is it demonic souls that I've got? Because yeah, they're going to be doing a lot nowadays. I didn't quite grab that. That's a shame. Katana, I will say, crit chance and damage is probably worth it. 3 minutes is a swarm, wait for that, and then we do the boss. I think we can beat the boss in 2 minutes, without much bother. Maybe a little bit of bother, but not too much. Damage to elites, I think is what I'm going to take. Because they do worry me a little bit after they summoned a bunch of them with that combat statue. Got a swarm. All in all, this looks to be manageable. I will take a quantity tome. A little worried. They're surviving. I think after 30 seconds the storm kind of quietens down, stops spawning things. So we're on our way to being okay. Okay, it's quieting down, we can spawn in this boss. Or the several bosses in fact. This is bad. That has gone about as badly as it could have. Lovely. Oh dear. Oh dear, clearly not enough apple juice. That's the issue. What time is it? I'm probably doing a bird run, I reckon. I'll see how it goes. I'm slightly doubtful. But I think it should be achieved. Thunder Mitts, that's going to help for starting damage, for attacking groups, for attacking individuals, just in general, it is good. I think we are going to go for at least size. I'm not sure about what else, that'll depend on other weapons. I think Flame Walker I am 100% down to have. I just think it's very powerful. It sends out a lot of projectiles, like it attacks quickly. From you, we could get a wrench. That is actually something we would want as an early item. I will wait it out. We probably want size from, yeah, as one of the things I was waiting on. Yeah, and it's going to be useful. What would I want as my other weapon? Possibly Scythe? Possibly something with more range to it would be nice. Poison Flask is a little tempting, but I don't think we need any of them. Banana Wrap, it'll do. That one benefits a little from size. Mostly projectile speed, but size helps. Size helps. Making my way out this way. But next, we would want, with this setup, probably quantity and damage, I reckon. Would be nice. Do I want size and speed? Not really. Do I want flat damage and crit chance? Yeah, I do. Projectile speed is something we will need for Banana Man, but only once we get to have larger groups of enemies. Well, we need the speed, and we'll get size from the toe. So we should be okay. We could go precision. I think, honestly, Katana's already getting it. I don't think we need it. I think we just need damage to him. I'm gonna pay to refresh. Novos are good. I'm gonna pay again. Damage tool. There we are. We do want that credit card red, so we're going to hang it out here. He's also got a magnet, so that's going to be useful. May as well grab that now if I'm already waiting around here. Right. We can go for size here. I think we now have enough money for the card. There we go. Cool, we got two lovely things for early on. One for charging shrines quicker and getting better rewards. One for getting additional damage when opening chests. We could go for crit chance here, I think. And I'm just dancing around the enemies. I don't think we've got enough damage to be confident yet. We're doing alright. I'm gonna go for the banana, just because I didn't want the others. We do have visual on the actual boss thing, but it's not marked in my map, so I'm gonna have to go grab that in case I forget later. We probably for here want, I'm gonna say max HP. Over shield. We're doing relatively fine so far. Make sure this is on the map. There we go. Sand golem. Well, there's a whole bunch of water here, so hopefully you're not fond of that. Projectile count as, you know what, for now, something I'm happy with. I will take that. Yeah, there we go. Quantity tome, we've got all the things we want. Brilliant. We are now very happy with our build. Let's try and hit the sand golem with my fiery boots. So they do a lot of damage. It's a little tricky to get damage off. Standing still heals me. Honestly, one of the few characters I am happy enough to try and doing that with. Open up this, we'll get the extra attack. Again, gold when taking damage, not ideal. HP regen, I'm going to need it, so sure. We can get a double charge over here. Lovely stuff. We would want attack speed. We would want projectile speed, maybe? I don't think the rest of these are very good. That's like the least bad of them. But I wasn't the fondest of any of them, I don't think. So 100% we want that. We're waiting around. This is fine. That's like 140, I think. I'm gonna go for flat damage. I think for now that is worthwhile. We've got a few projectiles, so we should be safe. If we take that, we're now going to start getting more damage. This is base damage and speed, both things we want on the banana. Gonna take size. Size is good. Size and damage, sure. Damage is good. We would like damage on Flame Walker. Okay, this is looking like a powerful build. We're getting somewhere with this. Let's pick up the speed boost. We're not long left to be doing all of this. We do have a magnet pickup on the map, so just focus on the points of interest. We would like max HP. Let's give me some survivability. I quickly kill these guys because I will need to grab their chest. There we go. Okay, this build is working. We finally have something. I'm gonna go for, again, base damage. Yeah, so we are managing to cut through these guys without much of an issue. Do I want to activate the boss statue? Not really. Not really. I don't think the trade-off is currently worth it. I'm not that powerful, I don't think. Take the XP gain up. Like, I'm doing well, but I don't think I'm doing well enough. But I'm confident with that. I'm gonna just go for more size. I'm gonna hope that I can maybe get these Firewalker boots big enough to use on the boss. I don't know if they'll manage that this time around. I'd still be a bit worried of where they're at currently. Better evasion, I am going to take. Let's not get tumbleweed. There we go. That gets me. Do you want movement speed? Extra jumps is very tempting. I don't think I'm all too necessary for it just yet. We can get extra movement speed. There we go. Yeah. Extra jumps are nice. I think we're killing things fast enough. We don't need an out. Chance to get chests for free is always good. Speaking of, there's a chest just over to my right slightly. Let's grab this first. Yeah. So we are getting these guys killed without much bother. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. Still don't trust the bosses would work. Like, I don't trust bosses at all. Because they can be especially new, and you can die fast, especially with how I make my characters. I'm looking pretty powerful. Point where I am going to actually activate this for some higher difficulty. Let's get some more enemies spawning. I don't know if it's more enemies or like tougher enemies or what. I think it's a bit both. I'm not actually sure. I should be more careful with that. Like, I should be a bit less gung-ho with that. Quickly grab 2 of these. This is looking good. We can have damage to elites. We can have attack speed. I think I saw there was a magnet shrine just in the distance. Over here. Good stuff. I think at this point, I'm gonna do better with projectile. It's just having extras, I'm thinking, over the projectiles dealing more damage individually. I think attack speed again is worth it. Projectile count up. I'm gonna go projectile count up again. That should now be plenty being dealt. Yeah, I now have enough projectiles. I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable. I think I could take the gold gain. Take damage. We can open this. I'm gonna have to go for the boss shrine, which is just over here. We are. Just need the bananas to focus on him. I think I'll be safe. Other than that, I can try and land my flaming boots on him, and that went well. That went well. I could have gone longer without fighting him, but I'm chill. I'm happy playing it safe, because we've got a lot of areas to get through. I think it's sensible being safe. Just hang about over here, because we're next to the pickup for magnets. I'll be useful. From here, thinking extra damage in this, just 'cause it is like a 20-odd% increase, isn't it? Chest from one of these guys. Oh yeah. We're doing fine. I think I do see in distance there might be another magnet, or that's a heart over there. I checked my map. It wasn't a magnet. Yeah, looking at the size of my fire, I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it. I'm going to get the duration up. This is a lot of damage it's dealing nowadays. Am I willing to risk this beyond easy? I don't think so. So I'm going to just take quantity tome. We're going to make a run for it. And we're hopefully going to be safe. Right? Hang about for a second. Doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look great. Doesn't look terrible. Okay, there we go. We got as much as I could have out of those final waves. This is the last run as well, so I need to go over to Power Wash some when I'm done with this. First stall, nice one to have. Not best, not worst, nice to have. Taking care of these initial enemies, fine enough. Okay, I'm happy. Happy with where we're sitting. Take some lifesteal, we do need to be able to get health back a little easier. Grab this. Evasion's probably the way to go, right? Summon these whatevers this guy's summon. Just some mummies. They died easily. I'm confident in this floor. But starting off this well, we should be able to ramp up quite nicely. I mean, look how big those bananas. Like, those are doing well. Let's get some more movement speed. I think I'm at a point where I'm relatively comfortable with my movement speed. I could have more, but I think I'm able to do about everything I'd want to be able to do with it. So now it's just a case of probably getting some extra jumps as my next priority, just for movement needs. I mean, this map's not very vertical, so I think just an extra one jump, just to get myself out of dangerous situations, would be nice. I think I do actually want to use this microwave as well. I would very much like to clone this. I'm happy to sacrifice the toxic waste value. That's really good. There we go. Yeah, because that's going to give me extra damage just as time goes by and we kill enemies. That's really good. XP gain has never hurt anyone, but evasion is nice. I go XP gain. If it wasn't blue, I would have gone evasion. The fact we got better than common on XP gain is what led to that decision. There wasn't much else in the way of thoughts behind it. Considering how we dealt with that boss, I'm thinking we've got ourselves a build going. We're gonna be able to do this. I'm not gonna jinx it. So I'm still a little doubtful. These bosses get to be quite tanky. But I think they're in a relatively, I don't want to say safe position, but we're in a relatively good position in terms of our damage output. I'm gonna say more elite spawns. Because we're dealing enough damage, we should be fine for that. Let's make sure I have that tagged. We now know where the boss shrine is at all times. Good stuff. Continue moving along. Get myself, hopefully, some decent stats out of this. What am I hoping for? I mean, luck's quite nice. I'll take luck. This is a little worrying with the swarm, but I think we're safe. Never mind. We died incredibly fast after you get touched by any of those enemies. Yeah. I shouldn't have gotten greedy. I tried to get the chest that I saw drop. Bad. For now, I think that went surprisingly well. We got a couple of wins. I'm happy with that. But we need to get to Power Wash, so